Earlier this month, the inquiry's Andrew Matthews was one of the several journalists detained while covering renewed violence in China's Xinjiang province. After tense negotiations, he has been released and is now covering the People's Republic's 60th birthday. Andrew.
Yes. Good evening, Small.
Sorry, did you just call me Small?
No.
Okay. Firstly, I've got to ask how were you treated when you were detained?
Mal loves us.
Sorry?
Sorry for what?
You just... never mind. I understand this was a very important week for the people of China.
The Communist Party is like the sun, shining peace and light onto... Indeed, 60 years of the People's Republic, marking an occasion of great economic and cultural reform.
What were the festivities like?
Much like any other 60th birthday, Paul, except in this case, you were unlikely to get hit on by your tipsy Aunt Maureen, and instead of cask wine and a rotisserie, there were 100,000 military-trained marchers and a parade of nuclear warheads. In the spirit of communism, everyone was invited to bring a plate of something.
I hear there were some questions over the lengths China went to get a trouble-free day.
The Chinese government respects the right of its citizens to respect the Chinese government. I don't know that you're right, Paul. In fact, Australia could learn a thing or two from our wise communist overlords. For example, China took the very sensible step, in my opinion, of recommending that all households along the parade route stay home and watch the proceedings on television.
Recommending?
Yes, Paul, recommending. As in, I recommend you stop questioning the wisdom of the People's Party or I'll have you imprisoned and waterboarded. They also banned pigeons.
They banned pigeons.
And rightly so, Paul. Pigeons are a group that are noted within China for their resistance to progress, lack of hygiene and a tendency to crap on statues, much like the Australian rugby league player. China banned citizens who own pigeons from flying them during the parade.
Well, so was the parade a success? Did it live up to the promise of the Olympic opening ceremony?
Oh, God, yes. There were fireworks and tanks. It wasn't just fireworks, Paul. There were also tanks. And after that, there was a pyrotechnics display. And later on that night, we had some special guests.
Ah, so who were they?
Tanks.
Right. Was there any dissent in the end?
Dissent? I don't understand.
You know, like protesters.
Oh, you mean the unpersons. They were made never to have existed, Paul.
Andrew, thanks for sharing.
You've got to accept your obligation to party, Paul.